out of the early game, and the same thing can be said for the Shadow Fiends.
Up top, Admiral Bulldog caught by a Fiend's Grip from the backside. Lanham sets it up and gets another kill. Old Chicken gets an assist for that one. Now 11 down bottom, scouting out S4. Will he initiate here? Who's he going to choose? He's pinging out Ake. Looks like the Dazzle's going to take the damage. He'll be stunned up as well. No shallow grave for himself. Force out the primal split, but it's S4 versus 3. No TP reaction. He'll try to do as much damage as he can. Putting some pressure onto CTY. Boulder Toss comes out. But Witch Doctor's there with the Voodoo Restoration. He'll heal him up, and AM will be able to just blink back to safety. First primal split.
That's the most important part. Like, they need to try to get something done. Because the first, I would say, 10 minutes have been heavily Ehome favored, and the Shadow Fiend is just gigantic.
Oh, up top, they make the rotation. Fiend's Grip onto Loda. CTY with the right clicks. Mana Void for good measure. That'll be an easy kill. Going the way of the Anti-Mage. Meanwhile, in the mid lane here, Old Chicken it's split on by the Brewmaster. Ake and Nuts are nearby, but 11's on his way in. Drops the stun on the Wisp. He'll just bring him down. Old Chicken has a mech. That'll keep him alive a little bit longer. Primal split's done, but there's a Thunderclap from S4. It looks like they may have the damage, and they do. Shadow Fiend will get popped, but Ehome have reinforcements inbound. Ake will preemptively grave himself. Much needed here as he's now on the run. They'll have an Impale from the Nyx. They'll get the kill. It will be a 3-for-1 exchange here in the mid lane as the Tiny went down also.
When Nuts has had such a hard game, he just gets annihilated. Same thing with a Dazzle.
Oh, Loda, he goes in onto Kaka. Doesn't have enough damage with the combo. Now S4 gets off the primal split, but Old Chicken pops the BKB, will get off the Requiem, and as you pointed out, Draskell, those Earth Spirit or Panda Spirits are not doing a hell of a lot. Death War getting channeled, but not doing much damage. Is now Old Chicken getting low. Nightmare will buy him a little bit of time. He still has the mech, but not going to be able to use it. He'll die. He'll be the first death in this fight. Now Lanham on the high ground, in some trouble, has a Fiend's Grip, but won't be able to utilize it either. It's a fast 2-for-0. Nice stun from 11 onto Loda, as well as S4 to buy some space for Kaka. He's got the Voodoo Restoration on, level 3 at that. It doesn't look like it'll be enough to keep him alive. Toss from Loda will secure the kill. Gasha, why not go for the greedy build with the Hyperstone?
He is going Manta now.
Down bottom. Okay, Lana will get initiated on. They've got the sentries. Glimmer Cape not going to keep him alive. Now Old Chicken stuck in the trees. They're going to find him. They'll isolate him. He'll try to BKB TP, but it's going to be close and he won't make it. Wisp will get credit for that one, and Alliance get 2 quick picks in the bottom lane.
Alright, so that pick is actually massive, but they could lose the Wisp here.
Oh.
Middle lane, he just gets dropped. Yeah, Loda's still in the area.
It looks like they will just retreat. They're going to try to at least. Loda blinks forward onto 11, hits him with a combo. Doesn't get max damage out of it, but S4 comes in. Drunken Haze does connect. Now Death Ward from Kaka, doing some good damage to Loda. Nice stun from 11 to set it up. CTY will use the Mana Void to finish off Brew, and 11 will use that Spike Carapace to much avail. Secures the kill on Tiny and mitigates the damage from the toss. That certainly would have been his death. Very nice.
Necro book, and then try to roar after that. And I'm pretty sure CTY's reaction speed is going to be faster to blink away than it's going to take Bulldog to do 3 things. Oh, God.
S4 blinks in, but he'll get caught in the Fiend's Grip. He won't be able to primal split this time. He'll be the first victim of this fight in the Roche Pit. Old Chicken pops the BKB, going for Admiral Bulldog. He'll get a shallow grave. That'll buy him a little bit of time, but now Ake, isolated and left alone, will be brought down. Bulldog will die as soon as the grave expires, and Loda, with no choice but the high ground. Long-range tether will keep him alive. Glyph comes out after the tier 3 tower falls. Remember, there's no tier 3 in the top lane. CTY took it out before, so this will just be an easy rotation up top after these barracks fall. And Alliance really lacking resources here. They do have a couple of buybacks available for one last fight, and of course they do still have the primal split. But now Nuts initiated on again. He'll get the grave. That'll buy him a little bit of time. Primal split comes out as well, doing some pretty big damage to Lanham, but he'll be okay. Compliments to that Glimmer Cape. He gets dusted, but still able to make it back, and Kaka will heal him back up. Loda heads out. We'll bring him down, but CTY doing so much work in the base. So far, they've only been able to kill the Witch Doctor, and Loda's BKB is just about to expire. He's just getting clicked down by the Shadow Fiend. CTY still acting like a madman on the back lines. Loda finally falls, and now the buybacks come out. One on the side of Ehome and one on the side of Alliance. That may be the only buyback that Alliance has this fight. They're still holding on to the top lane of Barracks, but no more primal split from S4. He'll use the BKB, and CTY just man fights him and will kill him. That's it. He's done. Now, Fiend's Grip onto Loda. This will be a dieback now for the Tiny. Everyone on Ehome on low HP, but Alliance just lacking the resources to finish him off, and it'll be GG as the Alliance get completely wiped in the final fight.
My goodness. That was
on point.
It was not close, actually. It wasn't close. And I really think, again, it's down to just Ehome's early game decision making. Everything they did was perfect. Stealing